Good morning, students. In operating system subject, today we will discuss a very important topic, that is memory management and logical and physical address. So let's see. First of all, we will see the background of this, and in the background we should know when we are running a program, it must be brought from disk. It means from hard drive into memory. Memory means main memory, and placed within a process for it to be run. So all the program must be brought from hard disk to the main memory. First point. Second, main memory and registers are only storage CPU can access directly. So CPU can access directly from registers and the main memory. It is not directly accessing to the hard disk. Memory unit only sees a stream of addresses plus read request, or addresses plus data and write request. Register access in one CPU clock or less. So mean to say you can access the register or the CPU in one CPU clock. The register's data can be accessed, and the main memory data can be accessed in or many cycles, or you can say it can be accessed in one cycle, or it may take many cycles also. Sometimes for faster the execution of the program, a cache memory sits between the main memory and the CPU registers. So when the cache memory sits between the main memory and the CPU, the speed is increased. So speed fast in that case. Protection of memory required to ensure correct operation. Now here we will see, as far as the memory is concerned, we will see two main registers. One is called the base and limit registers. A pair of base and limit registers define the logical address space. So when a pair of base and limit registers define the logical address space. Here in this figure, you can see a base register is 300040, and the limit register is 120900. We will see later on this thing also. Okay, how we limit and base register is used with the help of a diagram and with the help of a numerical also. So CPU must check every memory access generated in user mode to be sure it is between base and limit for that user. Suppose, for example, the limit of the base register is 120900. So the CPU cannot generate the address greater than 120900. If it is greater than, then a trap is generated. Okay, and in the address which is generated by the CPU, if it is less than the limit, then it is added to the base register. In that case, the physical address has been generated. So this is the base and the limit register. Here you can see the one is the limit register and another is the base register. Binding of instructions and data to memory. How the instructions are bind to the memory and the data. Let's see. Address binding of instructions and data to memory addresses can happen at three different stages. So it can be happen at three different stages. One is the compile time, another is the load time, and third one is the execution time. In compile time, if memory location known a priori, absolute code can be generated. Must recompile code if starting location changes. So suppose if the starting location, some x location is there, and if it is changed to x plus 20, so in that case it should be changed, recompile code. Load time must generate relocatable code if memory location is not known at compile time. If the memory location is not known at the compile time, at the load time, it must generate relocatable code if memory location is not known at the compile. The third one is the execution time, binding delayed until runtime if the processes can be moved during its execution from one memory segment to another segment. Need hardware support for address maps, that is base and limit registers. So base and limit registers are the the hardware support address for address mapping. Base and limit registers are required. Now we will see a very important terminology that is called the logical versus physical address space. So the concept of a logical address space that is bound to a separate physical address space is central to proper memory management. What is logical address? The address which is generated by the CPU is called the logical address space or logical address. Logical address is also called virtual address. Since this address is not, you can say it is logical address or we can also say it virtual address. Physical address, what is the physical address? Physical address seen by the memory unit. Memory unit can see this address, that 1200 that can be seen by the memory. So it is called the physical address. Logical and physical addresses are the same in compile time and load time. Till compile time and load time, the logical and the physical addresses are the same. Okay, but logical or virtual and physical addresses differ in execution time address binding scheme. So these two logical and physical address actually differ in execution time address binding scheme. So actually we have earlier seen that there are three schemes: compile time address binding scheme, load time address binding scheme, and the execution time binding scheme. So these two addresses differ in the execution time address binding scheme. Logical address space. So as we have seen, what is logical address? Address generated by the CPU is the logical address, and the set of all logical addresses generated by the program is called the logical address space. Physical address space is the set of all physical addresses generated by a program. That is called the physical address space. Now we will see MMU, that is the memory management unit. It's a hardware device that at runtime maps virtual to physical address. Because MMU is a hardware device that at runtime maps virtual or logical to physical address. There are many methods possible covered, but since we are starting, so first of all, we will see a very simple method where a simple scheme where the value in the relocation register is added to every address generated by a user process at the time it is sent to memory. Base register, now also called relocation register. Base register is also called relocation register. MS-DOS on Intel 8086 use 4 relocation registers. The user programs deals with logical addresses. It never sees the real physical addresses. Execution time binding occurs when reference is made to location in memory. Okay, and logical address space. Now, actually, we will see how the address generated by the CPU and what will be the actual the physical address of that logical address. So, dynamic relocation using a relocation register. Here you can see a figure. One is the CPU is there. A CPU is generated logical address. Here the logical address generated is the 346, that is 346. And here the base register or the relocation register. Now you can see the position of the relocation register is 14,000 in the MMU. So this logical address is added to this base register, and it will provide us the physical address. So here the logical address, what is the logical address? The logical address is 346, relocation register is 14,000, and 14,000 added to 346. So real or unique, you can say the physical address is 14,346. It will in the actually memory. So routine is not loaded until it is called. Any routine or cannot be loaded until it is called. Better memory space utilization. Unused routine is never loaded. If the routines which are not in use, they are never loaded. All routines kept on disk in a relocatable load format. Fine. Useful when large amounts of code are needed to handle infrequent occurring cases. No special support from the operating system is required. Implementing through program design. Operating system can help by providing libraries to implement dynamic loading. So now till then it should be very clear to you what is logical address. The address which is generated by the CPU is called the logical address. In this figure, the logical address generated by the CPU is 346. The value of the relocation register is 14000. So now this 346 will be added to the relocation register, and whatever the value we will get 14346, it will be a actual physical address of the memory. Okay. Now here you will see hardware support for relocation and limit registers. In the earlier case, we have seen that the logical address generated by the CPU is 346. So let's say the limit value of the limit register is 350, let's say. So the logical address generated by the CPU is 346. The value of the limit register is 350. So if 346 is less than 350, yes, so it will go ahead. Now, relocation register, the value of the relocation register is 14,000 here in this case. So 14,000 will be added to 346. It will provide the address of the memory. Let's say if the value of the limit register is 340, not 350. So the logical address generated by the CPU is 346. 346 is less than 340, no. So a trap is generated. So if the value generated by the CPU or if the value of the logical address is more than the limit register, then a trap is generated and no physical address can be created. So this thing should be written. Remember that the address generated by the logical address or the address generated by the CPU should be less than the limit register. Okay, then only it can be added to the relocation register. So suppose if we will see that limit register value is 350, the address generated by logical address is 346, it will be added here, and this the value will be added to 14,000, and 14,346 will be the real physical address of the memory. Okay. Now here we will also see the difference between logical and the physical address. Logical address is the address that is generated by the central processing unit CPU in perspective of program. Logical address can also be referred to as a virtual address. Physical address, on the other hand, is the location that exists in the memory. It allows accessing a particular storage cell in the main memory. Logical address space is the set of all logical addresses generated by the CPU for a program, whereas the physical address space is the set of all physical address mapped to corresponding memory area. The difference, the logical address is generated by the central processing unit, whereas the physical address is computed by memory management unit. MMU is a hardware device that maps virtual to physical address. Physical and logical addresses are same in compile time and load time addressing binding scheme. The two only differ in the execution time address binding scheme. The physical address helps to identify a location in the main memory, whereas the location logical address helps to obtain the physical addresses. So these all are, the differences between the logical and the physical addresses. There were two more are there. The logical address is flexible, hence will keep changing with the system, but the physical address of that object always remain constant. This explains why the logical address gets formatted when the system is rebooted while no change happens to the physical addresses. The user can use the logical address to access the physical addresses, where the user can indirectly access physical addresses but not directly. So Thank you. And the next topic we will discuss some contiguous allocation, segmentation, if its time permits, paging and swapping. Thank you. Thank you all for patience hearing.